Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing great, sister. What's about you?
Yeah, I'm also pretty well. I'm enjoying my day. So, how about you? Are you enjoying your day?
Yes, sure. I'm enjoying my day very well as there is Sunday holiday. So that's why I'm enjoying very well. And first of all, as we're meeting first time, so can I know something about you?
Of course. Okay, so do you know about me? This is Nishi Gupta, and I am talking to you from Punjab. Basically, I was born in UP. Along with that, uh, yeah, sorry, actually, someone was calling me, and please remove this part, okay? Okay, let me tell you again about myself. This is Nishi Gupta, and I'm talking to you from Punjab. Basically, I was born in UP. At present, I am teaching in a college. I'm a lecturer of English, and along with that, I am also providing some spoken classes to my students in the same college. And after coming from my school college, I immersed myself learning this language and exchanging my thought with other. It is the best time I can say to kill my boredom and to learn something in my free time. And moreover, I have interest in dancing and singing. And yeah, this is about myself.
Yeah, that's very fantastic to hear about you, ma'am. So may I introduce myself now?
Of course, I'm waiting for your introduction.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you so much for giving me such opportunity to introduce myself. As my name is Sunidhi Kumari, I am from Jharkhand. As I'm studying class 9, I have 5 members in a family and I have 3 siblings, one me and 2 small brothers. And my hobby is to learn English language and to learn something new. As well as I'm so much eager to learn English language, so that's why I'm here in the Skype application doing the conversation videos. Even though I'm running a YouTube channel, that's all about me.
Oh, that's really great. You are also running a YouTube channel. I forget to mention I'm also a YouTuber. I run a YouTube channel by the name of Learn with Nishu. Okay, so what do you upload over there? Do you upload solo videos or conversational videos?
Yeah, I upload the conversation videos related to the English only because I just think that if I will upload the videos on the YouTube, then by watching my videos, most of the people they will going to get help and can learn the English language very well. So that's I'm just uploading the videos.
That's a great initiative because people are learning something from our videos. They are like enhancing their communication skills. So it is the best part I can say. Okay, so you are studying in ninth class.
Yes, ma'am.
What about your exams? Have you finished your exams or are they running?
Yes, ma'am. My examination has been finished nowadays. Holiday is going on.
Okay, so do you celebrate Holi? Like day before Holi, it was a Holi festival. So
Yeah.
did you?
Yes, ma'am. I have celebrated very well. And what about you?
Yeah, I could say it was my ever best Holi after a couple of years. I never celebrate with great pomp and show, but these like last this year I can say it was wonderful because I enjoyed a lot. I played with colors with my siblings, with my neighbors. So it was quite remarkable, I can say. It was my great experience on this like last Holi.
Yes, ma'am. That's really very fantastic to hear. So, ma'am, first of all, I just wanted to know that I wanted to ask some question that nowadays, the most of the people, it's a common question like most of the people, they are really very interested about knowing about the English language. They are so much curious to know about the English language, even though English is spreading all over the world and it has become a common language for us. So, what's your perspective about this point and what's your opinion?
Means you want to say why people are learning this language?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
To be honest, earlier it was important, but nowadays it has become essential part. English is not important from academic point of view. It is important from many reasons. First of all, I would say if you have a good knowledge about English, you can break the language barrier when you travel other cities, other countries, other street, because people they don't know your mother tongue. You don't know their mother tongue. So easily you can communicate with those people. You can understand the culture, tradition, and the expression, emotions if you know English, right? You can understand whatever you want to tell them, they can understand you. Okay, so firstly, from language barrier, it is important. Secondly, now it has become global language, right? Somewhere people who don't know English, they are considered less educated. I'm not saying this thing, but many people have this kind of like myth. If you don't know English, you don't know anything. So from that point of view, I can say English is important to learn. And as compared to earlier, people they are learning, they have realized the importance of English. That's why many parents they get enroll their children in a CBSE board, ICI board, right? Because they want their child should learn this language, not only learn, they speak as well. With this point of view, they are investing so much money on their children, right? So that they can bring opportunity, because when you have good command over this language, you have opportunities. Having knowledge about, like good knowledge about English brings a lot of opportunities. It opens door. You could get a job in a multinational company with good packages, right? Because every multinational company is requiring hiring those candidates who have a good knowledge, who know how to communicate English, because they have international clients, right? And third, fourth point, last but not least, in education also, because we are not supposed to cram the answer, right? Somewhere we have to understand whatever the writer saying in the poet, like in the book or anything, what are the magazine. So in order to reading books, in order to understand the context, we must have the knowledge about English. So these are some points which are quite crucial in terms of learning, and this is the reason why people are learning this language from my point of view,
Yes,
because
ma'am, you
it
are
is
absolutely
not
right.
a language. Now it has become a like a global language. Earlier very few people they knew how to speak, but now you will find many people, every other person is learning this language, right? And especially if I talk about here in Punjab, why people are learning English, because earlier they had a courage to go out of India. They were supposed to write IELTS exam, right? So with that point of view, clearing that IELTS, they were compelled to learn this language.
Yes, ma'am, you are absolutely right. Like earlier people, they were not aware of the English language, and they were also not considering that English is really very important for us, and it has become a important language in our life. But nowadays, all the people they are aware of the English language and have the passion to know about this. And we can also say that English is just a language. We will focus how to speak, how to communicate. Then definitely, all the people they can learn very well English language. Only for learning this language, there is necessary a practice that if we do a lots of practice, then only we can enhance our communication skills. So that's why there is necessary practice. And we can find a lots of reason behind it that why the people they are just learning this language. We can say that for connecting with the peoples, like we are connecting from the other states. So for that also, there is necessary English language. If we want to visit to the other countries, if some people have the passion to go to the other countries and have to visit some places. So for that also there is necessary English language because they are knowing their mother tongue and we are also knowing our mother tongue language. And it is not possible for us to know all the languages whatever in the world exists. So that's why there is only one common language which we can connect to the people globally. That is only English language. So that's why we will know. Then definitely we can not face a lot of difficulties in our future life also because like we can also say for taking a good job or a higher job in our future life there is necessary English language, and for the higher studies also for doing the competitive level examination all the things we are finding English only. So that's why I can say English is really very important and we should know, because in the schools we are also finding that nowadays all the small children, all the students, they are speaking English language. They are enhancing their communication skills because they are also knowing the importance of the English language as it has become really very important nowadays in this era. So that's why I can say English is really very important.
Yeah, that is true because it has become very important, not only for academic, with many other reasons as well as you described. Okay, so you said like you are studying in ninth. So when did you start learning this language, and how did you start learning
Okay.
this language?
Okay, ma'am. So, my journey about the English language has been started since 8 to 9 months. I've started my journey about the English language, and when I started my journey about the English language, I was facing a lot of problem. Even though I was making mistake in forming the sentence also. So that's why there was a lot of problem I was facing, and I overcome of these challenges by doing some practices at my home. Like, firstly, I just focus on the grammar part. Most of the people, they are just telling jokes that grammar is not really very important in the speaking English language. I'm just agree with them. There is not necessary grammar, but basic grammar is really very important for speaking very well English language. So I've also learned the basic grammar. After learning the basic grammar, I'll just go through on the and doing the activity part at my home and just giving the introduction, how I can give my introduction, how I can give my daily routine in front of mirror, in front of camera. So this type of things I was doing. And my small brother, he's also knowing English language. So that's why I was practicing with him a lot when I was the beginner one. And having conversation with my parents, doing whatever the tasks I was doing at my home, I was just expressing all those things in the English language. These type of things I was doing. And having the conversation video, when I started my journey with the English language, at that time only I started to speak English language in the Skype application. At the time only I've installed the Skype application to have the conversation. And from that time only I'm practicing. When I started to speak with the co-learners in the Skype application at the first time, I was completely blank at what I have to speak in front of somebody and what the things, what the thoughts have to be expressed in front of anybody. These type of things I was not knowing anything. So that's why I was failing a lot. But I was just thinking that if I'll practice a lot, then definitely I can speak very well English language. So like this, I was practicing since that time only, and now also I'm just practicing, and now I'm also thinking that I'm not perfect. I have to become a better in this field and have to be practice a lot. There is necessary practice. If I will practice a lot, then only definitely I can overcome of the fear and can speak with the confidence.
Yeah, you are absolutely right because the way you are articulating that is seriously appreciable, to be honest. In just 9 months, you have become good at this language. You know how to express yourself. That is wonderful. Okay, so how are you managing, like before your exams? How are you managing your practice or your schoolwork?
Yes, as I'm a student, so that's how to manage all those things, my study works and all those things. So first of all, just I'm just giving not much time in this copy application to have the conversation when I just get the free time or spare time when I just get like 15 to 20 minutes. In that only, I was just managing all those things, having the conversation with the people. Like I was just in the evening, I was just conversing with one co-learner or two co-learner. I was just giving 1 hour in the Skype application, having the conversation like this. I was managing.
You are absolutely right. We must balance whatever we are doing because balancing in our life is art, right? Once we learned how to balance, obviously we will start learning anything because many students they are saying, ma'am, we have a textbook to read, so how can we get time to learn this language? Some of my students they keep complaining. I tell them you must like take out time to learn this language, but they say, ma'am, we have a lot of on our shoulder, like we have to prepare our exams, we have to prepare notes, so how can we start learning this language? But if you make 10 minutes 20 minutes from your busy schedule, that's enough. 20 minutes, it's not a big task, right? 20 minutes you can do, you can practice, you can learn, you can write words. After that you can practice. But some people they are not willing, but many people who have the like passion towards, only those people I can say can do practice, who are willing to learn this language, who have a particular goal. Because if you have a set goal, your heart, your mind will push you. It will like always push you to do practice, because you have set a goals, because without goal, without passion, we can't do anything. And you have that thing, that's why you have started learning just 9 month, I can say.
Yes, ma'am. So, as like you are a teacher, so what the suggestion do you want to give to those people who want to learn English language? Like in your perspective, in your opinion, what do you think that if the people who started from the beginning time and they started now only to learn English language, so what the tips they can follow so that they can enhance their communication skills?
Okay, let me tell you from a beginning, from the scratch. This strategy only for those beginner people who don't know anything English, right? So first, what they have to do, they don't have to jot down so many words. They should be familiarized with basic tenses, vocabulary, right, and words. After knowing the words, they should start speaking. If they don't have a partner, start talking themselves, and whatever comes in their mind just jot down on their notebook, because if you don't have anybody, just write down on your notebook. It is also good exercise to channelize your brain, to make familiar your brain in English, right? First, you have to start with the basic sentences, basic words. What I have seen, many students, they are struggling to learn this language, and they are confused from where they should start. First, they should start with the basic grammars like helping verb, main verb, right? And small vocabulary they should learn and talk to them, like they should talk themselves in front of the mirror. They should describe whatever they are doing, right? Because if they don't have a partner, it's okay, they can talk themselves. But even they are talking with their mother, talking with their father, just talk into English, right? Talk just whenever you get up, just talk, right? And and they should never jump into the advanced vocabulary like idioms, phrases, expressions. They should avoid, because they are a beginner, right? And some beginners, what they think, like they do practice one day and next day they stop. So they should not do this thing. They should practice on a regular basis, right? They should not make excuses. And sometimes they afraid of making mistake, judgment, fear of nervousness, like but I make mistake and other will start laugh at me. Let them laugh, because you are a beginner. If they are good at English somewhere, they were also beginners. So don't compare yourself looking at other and judge yourself, right? So the first one is don't afraid of making mistake, and second one is describe whatever you are doing, whatever you are visualize, like seeing around you, just describe in English. If you don't have a specific word, you have a source like Google, you have a chat GTP, right? So you can assist, like take assistance from such kind of apps. Third one is, at least before going to bed, just write down on what on your notebook whatever you have done throughout the day. Just exercise, it will be exercise for your brain, right, to think in English, I can see. So whatever you have done, just write down on your notebook, or if you are not interested, just try to create story in your mind, right? So in this way you can learn. At least they should not jump onto the like advanced structure, they should skip, right? They should be focused on learning rather than saying, oh, I am making mistakes. With practice, mistakes will be overcome. So initially they should not worried about their mistakes. Their main purpose should only be learning, not making mistake, right? Mistakes are common, people will laugh at you, it's okay. Criticism is a part of success, right? No matter whether it is success of learning, success of achieving your goal, success of choosing anything, it is a part. Criticism always there, right? It's up to us how we deal it, right? Because our purpose is to learn. So let them mock at us, let them criticize at us, no matter. Our purpose is just learning this language. No matter how many times we make mistake, no matter how many times we like felt humiliated even, right? So we should not worry about it. And the simple things which I have already mentioned, if they follow religiously, so obviously they will learn. At least if this is only for beginner, advanced, and like one thing, if I say, like for the beginner, they should watch videos, not very advanced videos. Like if they are a completely beginner, so they should watch Hindi to English translations video, like not Hindi in their mother tongue, right? Because they are a beginner. And I hope you also watch Hindi to English or whatever your mother tongue, because we are a beginner, right? We are Indian, so we don't know words, sentences. So in order to learn this language, we take assistance from our mother tongue. This is the best part I can say, because if I were a, if when I was a beginner, I started my learning Hindi to English. Many people they suggest you should not do Hindi to English because it is not good way of learning. No, it is a good way for the beginner. Once you addicted to learn, once your mind is like trained to speak your introduction, your daily routine, or you can describe anything, not so much good, but at least you have a capability. So then you should stop translating, then you should watch English to English, like not very advanced video, very simple video, simple podcast, simple whatever you watch. So they should be very simple language, because some people they just watch very advanced and they don't understand what the speaker is saying. So they should not jump into the advanced, they should be very basic videos. So yeah, this is, I just want to say, learn with basic structure, speak naturally, don't cram the words, right? Whatever you write down, just repeat it again and again. Because you are a beginner, you have to repeat your introduction every single day, you have to describe your daily routine, you have to describe whatever you are doing every single day. And you have to practice at least 30 days, like these kind of things, picture narration or describe everything. So at least 30 days, because you are a beginner. Then you should start using phrasal verbs, advanced idioms. At least 30 days you have to speak basic English.
Yes, ma'am, you're absolutely right. I agree with your point, and all like from you today, I'm really very happy to talk with you because I've learned a lot of things from you. How I can enhance my communicational skills, and by watching the videos, also most of the people they can get the help that how they can enhance their communicational skills. So thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me such a valuable time to talk with me. Really, I'm today very happy to talk with you.
Yeah, it's my pleasure to talk to you even, because I was not getting any partner with whom I can communicate. Unfortunately, I got your message and I'm talking to you. And yeah, I'm also very happy and delighted. You gave me your precious time, and I was able to tell you something. It might be helpful for the people who are watching this video after uploading on my YouTube channel. Okay, thank you so much. Could you remind me your name again, because it's skipped out of my mind right now?
Ma'am, my name is Sunidhi.
Sunidhi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Sunidhi, have a nice day ahead and keep learning and shining. Bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Bye.
Bye.